Good morning. My name is Steve Schroeder with Rethink Bowling, and if you are a proprietor in Michigan, we will over and climb up this road. You'll notice it's a little bit uphill. It's not too far uphill, but we're going to describe our version 1.5 app along with a special offer for the Founding 30 centers in Michigan. We have a few spots left, so listen to this and then get a hold of Bo Gergen when you can, and we'll go from there. So let me walk you through what we're going to be launching with version 1.5 and then 2.0 when we get up to the top of the road with the balloons, the red balloons and blue balloons. So let's get started right off the bat so we can take it. We'll take about maybe, 20 minutes, maybe 19, 20 minutes. Let's zoom through this real quick. We know you're busy. Thank you for listening. We're not going to reiterate these problems too much. We already know what they are. I'll give you about 10, 15 seconds to look at them, but we know what they are. The league bowling is declining. Open play is coming less frequently, and right on down the list. Business valuation is something we just want to address. If you're thinking about selling your business because bowling is declining, try to give this a shot first, because we think we can really help and lift that business valuation with some new software, with a new model, and that's all we're really going to say on that. So let's move on and see what we can do. Here's our company background with Rethink Bowling. My name is Steve Schroeder. I founded Bowling Rewards 9 years ago. It's been very successful. We've had scores of centers that are still paying, actually, many in Michigan, in Ohio. That's the two states we have launched in. Also founded Loyal Patron. These companies are still going, so that's fine. We're doing well. That company is still there. I left in 2014 to really focus on the mobile technology and bring this bill to bowling, and it's been 3 long years in development. So we're very proud to deliver that. We've worked very hard to deliver what you're going to see here. Brian McCrae is our co-founder of Rethink Bowling. He, in the Rethink Veterinary Solution for 4 years, as you can see below. Very successful there, sold $7 million or more worth of memberships, hundreds of vet clinics on there using a similar software of Bowling Rewards. So we have a track record of success. I've been a PBA member for decades, so I know the sport. We've got agreements with Ohio and Michigan, so it's not our first rodeo. We know what we're doing, and we understand the sport, and we've really developed some really cool technologies. We'd like you to look at LinkedIn and see some of the articles that I've written. I've written probably 20 or 30 articles in the last quarter alone talking about bowling, just a renovation in the sport. We've got scores of businesses and thousands of different people now that are following me, wanting to team up with the sport of bowling because what you're about to see here in the next 15 minutes. So what we're going to do with membership, that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on an open play membership because we know that is the key. And when you use proprietary mobile technology to deliver these memberships, it'll really help increase your revenue. It'll bring money in on autopilot, and it'll even load money into your bank account while you're sleeping. And we found out that most proprietors really like that. But the big companies, Costco, Amazon Prime, Netflix, golf courses, we all know about brands that use memberships. They are very profitable, billion-dollar companies. So this is a very strong model. We think we have 67 million open play members in bowling that we can appeal to. We think we can get half of them within 2 to 3 years. So it's going to be a really nice situation both for Ohio and for Michigan as we move down the line here. We know that we can replace discounting with rewards, with a number of variety strategies within a membership, so we can protect price points with memberships. It's a fee for service to members. We collect prepaid revenue rather than money at the time of sale as described there. We described it earlier. We know the future is mobile. The key is execution and engagement. And when you use innovative execution and engagement on the mobile device inside of a membership strategy with customer loyalty, that little formula is a game changer, and that's what we're bringing to the sport of bowling. So we think open play is the future, obviously, because we have 67 million members instead of just 1 or 1.5 million league bowlers. The sport is focused on league bowling in the past, and now we need to kind of focus on bringing these open play bowlers back. Now, don't worry. We have put solutions in place for you to move these open play bowlers into league members, and we have not forgotten the league members. We've got all kinds of strategies for you to really reward league bowlers and with special treatment on autopilot. So by no means have we forgotten the league bowler, but we have to focus on the big ticket here, 67 million open play, and bring them in and develop the same type of relationship and commitment to the center as the league bowler. And we can do that. You can develop relationships with a mobile device. So we're going to endear the open play member to be as reliable as the league bowler, but we're still not going to forget the league bowler. And we do that with customer loyalty, innovation, with personalization. We do it with world-class communication, not email. We focus on delivering right to the mobile device. More on that a little bit later. We protect price points. We use big data and predictive analytics. Rethink Bowling is a big data predictive analytics company. One thing that you want to note is that we will run a predictive analytics score on your bowlers immediately. It's about a $5,000 value. It's included at no extra charge. So when you see the total startup fee, remember that we're giving you more in data and analytics service to your database than what we're even collecting up front by double. So there's no way you can lose. All right, we're all in on this, and we plan on moving to Michigan here to help you guys out very soon. It's simple, it's easy, it's powerful. It will increase your business valuation, just like anything does. When you lower your cost, when you increase your revenue, when you add technology, when you secure added data, when you score that data so that you can synergize it, and when you lock it in with customer loyalty so that people want to pay you ongoing, and you expand your customer footprint. So there's a lot of reasons why your BV goes up that makes your BV go up in any vertical. So that's why we want you to hang in there. Don't give up on bowling yet. Don't sell your center. Let's see if we can save it. We think we can rescue the sport and bring back the heydays of the 70s and 80s. So, and most of this is going to be redeemed now from your phone automatically. No need to worry about a POS. Don't need to worry about terminals and ringing up transactions like so many people had to do with bowling rewards all the time. This is going to be much simpler, much easier, and much more powerful. Now, the way you win a vertical and transform it is through the mobile device. This is the future. We all know that. But you can't do it by just putting a website on a phone. You have to do it with innovation. You got to do it with real strong engagement. Many people download apps, but they just disconnect them. We call that apathy, A-P-P-A-T-H-Y. We have some staying power, some real staying power with our app that will make it very easy. Everybody will download this thing. They'll love the value. They'll join your center. Money will flow right into your bank account, because when you win with the mobile device, when you really engage, when you use innovation and you listen to people, that's how you transform a vertical, and that's what we plan on doing with bowling. So we start out with a beautiful, simple, elegant-looking app. Rethink Loyalty, Rethink Bowling, rethink everything about how you engage with customers, and they'll download that right from the mobile device. And I'm going to, here's some screenshots of some things that we're including in the version 1.5. I'm not going to take a long time in discussing this, but I'll hit a few things. One thing we want to look at is a simple registration form, as you can see here to the far left. So people will put in, and we can customize this, but we have a lot of ways to pick up data in the future with voice of customer surveys and with reviews and communication, and that will automatically load. So the registration, we want simple and easy, maybe name, mobile phone number, and that's kind of it. Really, and we also have a free membership, so just get them to register, and that'll be easy. They want a personal profile. Here's the charities. We have a mechanism in there to where the bowling center can build value and support schools, support churches at no cost to the proprietor. So don't worry about when you see the word, charities or cause marketing or benefiting the community. We've devised a solution that will have the bowling center as the technology hub and raising hundreds of thousands of dollars for schools and churches and special needs, but it will not cost the proprietor anything. You will control the technology that gets the community to feed into that. And then a personal preference manager, as you can see, is very important, because that is really key. This personal preference manager that we're putting in the app is more robust than any personal preference manager I have seen in any app. It gives the customer the chance to control when, where, why, what, who. Everything about the communication is controlled by the customer. If they want to orchestrate certain offers off of a special off-ramp in the morning and then change that offer in the evening on a different day, just absolute amazing control, so we're never bothering the consumer. They'll be able to track everything else. They can make payments directly from the app. That'll go into your account, so we have everything kind of covered there. We'll just move on. One of the things we want to focus on, though, is mobile payments. This is a big $500 billion industry. we're talking to Apple, Google, and Samsung. We have developed a mobile payment strategy for the sport of bowling that is second to none. Makes Starbucks just pale in comparison. And Starbucks controls $9 billion a quarter. So we are not talking this is a big undergoing here. And for when centers can control money, there's so many advantages to your center. Your profits will go up by about 250% right off the bat. So that alone helps build your business valuation because you're increasing profit without any added cost. But when you control money in an effective manner, like you take money out of their hands, kind of like what casinos do with chips, this is why the spending goes up, because people once it's gone, once the money is inside the app, then you spend it more frequently. You spend it looser because it doesn't feel like real money any longer. So we have really given bowling centers like a digital chip, okay, with this mobile device that allows them to control with very simple processes, right? And people can give cash to the desk, and the desk can load it into the prepaid account. Consumers can load money directly into their prepaid account that can only be used in the bowling center. They'll get an automatic reward for doing that, maybe a reward from the center, but they'll also get a reward from other partners so that it doesn't cost the center anything. They can leave the credit card in. They could take it out. They could, in other words, we have every option covered. A very strong mobile payments strategy. We're talking to the big players, as I mentioned before, mainly Apple and Google, since Samsung just launched about 30 days ago the first ever mobile technologies loyalty program. We've been working on that for a year. Ours is vastly superior, so we're going to be on top of that and bringing that partnership to the sport of bowling. The key is making it simple and powerful for the consumer. We automate the registration, automate renewals. We sell memberships digitally. We sell through social media. We sell packages digitally. We have all kinds of packages, unlimited packages. We have a gentleman in Michigan, I think with Indian Lanes, who was very successful with a package of 100 games for $60. This is something people can buy a package. Maybe it's 100 games for $100. So if people want a lower price on bowling, maybe you give it to them, but they have to give you $100 at a time to get it. Now, there's all kinds of ways to structure these things that are built into the app. So maybe it's 100 games for $100, but you can only use those during the day. Maybe it's 100 games for $200, but now you have the flexibility to come, at any time. We can structure all kinds of packages, unlimited memberships, and have people buy these things 24/7, even when the center's closed. So we have all kinds of control there, and it's very simple and it's very powerful for the consumer. But there's a lot more than that. This push notification library is going to allow bowling proprietors to communicate with their customers in unprecedented fashion. There's never been a communication strategy like this put in any kind of an app with this kind of flexibility and with this kind of control. Just in case you don't know, push notification is much more powerful than email. Email gets about a 4 to 5% response rate in 18, 19, 20 hours. Push notification gets a 90, 95% response rate in 2 to 4 minutes. So just huge. Now, that's one thing. The real benefit for the proprietor is being able to segment his customers into certain groups so that he can just pull in people based on their behavior with behavioral analytics and predictive analytics, or whether maybe they're Monday Night League bowlers. He can grab Monday Night League bowlers and send them a beautiful full-color message, and it just goes to the Monday Night League bowlers. Maybe he wants to communicate with, or he or she wants to communicate with just females age 29 and under who haven't been in the center for the past 30 days, but spend more than $30 when they do. Yeah, bump, segment it off, and then all that certain class gets it. So you'll be able to segment off certain classes of your membership of your database and communicate with those people from anywhere. So if you happen to be vacationing in the Bahamas and you want to send a note to your league bowlers, grab it, push a button, and hit it. They all got it. It's all included free of charge, all with tracking, analytics, grouping, segmentation. Very cool push notification library. More on that later. We've got social media covered. I was at Bowl Expo 2016 in Vegas, and proprietors were spending a fortune on social media. I saw a lot of checks, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 being written. We do all of what every person presenting at Bowl Expo talked about, and then some. We have done some things that really, I don't know if any other company has done it, but we have reversed it. And so we've actually kind of taken control of the camera so that we are not We are not dependent upon data from Facebook or from Instagram or from Twitter or from any social media company. By controlling the camera, we control the analytics so that when they change their algorithm, which they do regularly because they don't want people getting their data, we are immune from that. And then because we also do that, we throw in an auto hashtag and an auto reward, which means that people already love taking pictures. Now this is the way they're going to get rewarded. And they're going to be rewarded with things that don't cost the bowling center anything. Maybe it's entries to win a special prize. We'll talk a little bit more on that later. Maybe it's a benefit from a surrounding business that we get because of what we're doing for them on behalf of the center. All kinds of neat, automatically. So people are going to walk into your center and know that they know they're going to take pictures to be entered into contests, into games, and they're spreading your business virally to grow it like never before. They don't have to remember hashtags. These hashtags are so powerful, these auto hashtags, because of what we did with the algorithms, that brands already want to buy them. Now, this is for the bowling center to keep this added revenue, but we suggest you don't sell them. You use them as leverage to get an added value to your membership. But we'll talk to you about that later. The key is we have everything handled for you with social media that's going to be incredible. And that'll grow your business. Like the customer acquisition with that is off the charts. We've got a referral mode built in so that people know that they want to take these pictures and get it because they could be entered into a contest to win a 4-year scholarship from Michigan State. Or whatever. We've got all kinds of schools and major brands that are donating prizes to the bowling center because of our ability to kind of drive customers to them, kind of similar to like a Pokestop. I don't want to get too much into it, but controlling where these people go and what they do and rewarding them for doing that and putting custom frames around the picture here that are smart frames. We have all kinds of amazing things set up that you just don't see integrated in really any app. You can sell memberships anytime, 24/7. It automatically goes out via social. People are buying these things right from social, right from their mobile device, right from online. We got cause marketing all covered. We got reviews with Yelp and Google. All of that's covered. So let's look at the highlights real quick again, then we'll get out of here. We're going to have a custom silver, platinum, gold kind of membership card. It's going to be like floating in 3D water right on the surface of the app. And the reason it floats there, and that's the thing, because consumers will be able to show and save that to over 350,000 merchants. So we're putting that into the app. We're building it in. Not sure if it's going to be ready from day one, but it'll be ready real soon, very soon afterwards. We also have a new travel benefit that we're going to be implementing with our solution, and the travel benefits are worth it alone. We've already got Priceline, Expedia, Trivago, every online booking engine. We beat their price by a considerable margin, by about 10% to 50%, and our prices include taxes. So this will save, every time somebody goes to travel, they're going to save $20, $30, or $40 a night per night. So this one benefit alone could have people joining your center from all over the country just because of this benefit alone. Because we have a great benefit that a membership that we talk about later. It's only $5 a month. You would definitely pay $5 a month just for the travel benefit. So this just gives you an idea, though, of what we try to do. We secure world-class partnerships and value so that the membership benefits of your individual center grow so that it appeals to everybody all over the country. And we're going to keep adding to this as we go until version 2.0 and even beyond version 2.0. We're always doing this and negotiating new deals so that the content stays fresh. So when you combine all of this value with the push communication, with the control of money, and I didn't talk about entries, but let me explain that real quick. It's a digital drawing engine. Many bowling proprietors are familiar with 50-50 tickets. This allows you to do a 50-50 drawing digitally, so that no tickets, just punch button, boom, boom, boom. You can announce on the thing you're having a 50-50 drawing. Everybody opens the app, and money comes right out of their account, either from their credit card, either from their prepaid account, or they can walk, and you're just hitting a button on your phone. Plus, a push notification goes out to every member of the bowling center, no matter where they are. At home, maybe they're vacationing in Hawaii. They all find out you're having a 50-50 drawing. Maybe it's benefiting the school down the street. Great, boom. They can, boom. Oh, hey, well, why don't we go ahead and enter? We're in Hawaii. Who cares? Boom. Now you got 5 or 10. Can you imagine how much money you can bring in for drawings and for schools and kids and everything by automating 50-50 drawings and being able to run those at any time that quick and fast? So all kinds of stuff that we bring winning and gamification back to the open play market. It'll really enhance the membership value. So Real quick, what does your center get again? They get all of this stuff. I mean, membership platform, unlimited membership expansion, prepaid revenue, loading the money in, all that I talked about with the Starbucks thing. Mobile pay download strategy. They get the mobile app. You get digital sales of membership, social media sales of membership, full automation. You got the referral mode. You've got auto tracking. You got auto rewards for social, auto rewards for behavior. You got the push library, segmentation of your database, top level communication. Version 2.0 when it comes out. The founding 30 centers in Michigan. Don't pay any extra fee for that. It's all covered for life. You got two-way communication so that customers can actually communicate with the center in-app. They don't have to call. This will open up online ordering. This will open up reservations, quick questions. This is very important for a big demographic. It's all included, and there's more coming. You don't pay anything else. So what is it? Show you real quick that next slide. But we'll also create some beautiful marketing materials for you to promote your memberships. You can pause this and look at it. We got a $5, a $15 a month, and a $29 a month. This is what we did for Bo Gergen and Northern Lanes. This can all be changed and altered at any time. But this is a beautiful 6-foot by 2-foot banner that you can use to promote. We got Brunswick up here on top that will help, and we can create all of these marketing materials for you. So what does it cost? What, $2,500 lifetime for the founding 30 centers in Michigan? That's it. Brian currently charges between $300 and $400 a month for the veterinary software. We used to charge $200 to $300 a month for bowling rewards. So this is much less. You used to spend more for 1 year than you pay for a lifetime for brand new technology. So we're convinced that this is the way to go. We're taking the risk. We think we get a small amount to kind of cover everything, and then we do a 70-30 partnership. That's 70% to Michigan, 30% to us. Okay, but more importantly, and we only get the memberships. You get to keep all the increase in revenue, all the other data. All the data is yours. You own that. The data alone lifts the value of your business because of what we do for the data. So the only thing we share in is whatever memberships we set up. You get 70% of that. We take 30, which is a lot better than USBC, which was kind of 0-100. But this is what we do. But the big point for Michigan is that once we get these founding 30 in this month, then everybody else in the country goes on a 60-40 split, which means that proprietors in Michigan are going to be overriding 10% of every membership. Now, how much is that? Who knows, okay? But we've got 67 million bowlers that we're going to attract that just all love this stuff. We've already, pre-tested it, and everybody we talk to wants to join, especially the $5 a month one. But what that means is you're going to get between 50 cents and $2 or $3 a person. I mean, at $1 a person, with 1 million members, that's $1 million a month. That's $12 million a year being divided up by 30 proprietors. That's a lot of money, and that's just from one state. So you can imagine as we build these members over 2 or 3 years, because we think we can get up to 20, 30 million members, and we actually have a goal to surpass Amazon Prime. Can you imagine that override? I mean, it's just huge. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity if you're a proprietor in Michigan. Contact Bo Gergen, and we look forward to talking to you then. And I believe that's the end of our webinar. It is. There's the balloons. So let me close this down, and thank you so much for listening.